Homestead Fred, Homestead Fred, it's your friendly neighbor, Farmer Fred. Hey guys, Farmer Fred here. So part 3 of the video, what we're gonna attempt to do today is we're gonna make the door for this. So that's why I have this 2x4 here. So I was just taking the measurements. I actually have the pieces cut out already. So what I did is I just took our measuring tape and just measured up top, you know, what I needed down there, which should be the same of what we needed down there, which for me was actually approximately around, I believe it was around 31 inches and maybe a half or so, 31 and a half inches, just to give us an extra space, because I didn't want it to be too tight in the corners or up top. I wanted it just a little bit loose, so we don't have any issues with the door. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go ahead, and I have our pieces cut out, so that's gonna be the bottom and top, and then I have the side pieces right here already cut as well. So I'm actually gonna drill them, and then we're gonna put the door on, see how it goes. So what we have here is I just laid it out. That's the door right there, nothing screwed in or anything yet. Like I did here, I basically just have it set up that way. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, here's my little workstation. I just bought this off, by the way, Cobalt. It was about, like, at the time, it's January 30th, 2022. So this thing runs like 200 bucks. It's really good. That's what I've been using to cut everything. So I would recommend it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this. So I got some more corner braces, and I'm just gonna put the corner braces on each corner here, and I'm also gonna take our 3-inch screws, which we have right here, and I'm gonna make sure that, you know, they're all screwed in and pretty sturdy. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up, and then we're gonna take our door over to our chicken coop and put it on. See you soon. All right, so we got our door done, and I just put it in here basically to see how it fits, and it's very snug. As you can see, we have our corner braces, and also we have a 3-inch screw going in right there, which is screwed in diagonally coming down there. And I did the same for each one. So screw going in diagonally on each one, top to bottom, and there. And now we're gonna put on our hinges for the door. In the future, just in case the door gets like too tight to open and close, what I'm probably gonna do is right here is just take some sandpaper or something, just sand the side down just so it's a bit smoother, because right now it's really tight. So I got my measurements right, but it's like right there, you know, so we want it to be a little looser, and that way the door, you know, could freely open instead of me having to like use force to pull it open. But let's go ahead and put our hinges on, and then let's see how it turns out. See you soon. All right, so we got our hinges on, and it turned out pretty well, guys. So I just put them all on there. Only thing is, like I said, it's really tight, so it doesn't just slide in there. I actually gotta like push it in, and oh damn, I just pinched my skin. And then it fits. So a little bit of elbow grease, and it's all good. So see, I gotta like kind of pull it a little bit, and then it'll pop out. So that's why I said what we're gonna do is actually sand it down a little bit, because it's not like we have much to do, but just so it's not so tight, we're just gonna do a little bit of sanding. I don't have any sandpaper at the moment, but I'll probably get some at the local hardware store, or maybe my uncle has some. So, but it's coming out pretty good. And what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and line it up, and then I'm going to take our lock, and we're gonna put the lock on, and we're also gonna put the door handle on it as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those two on, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so we got our hinges on. It's looking good. We got our handle screwed on and our lock. So that was actually really easy, and it's working great. When I go to close it, like I said, it is a little snug. See, like right there, it doesn't like perfectly slide in. I actually gotta like give it a little kick and then put it in. But as I said, once I go ahead and sand it down, because it's not much. It's really just tight like right here, just because the wood isn't like perfect. It's a little wavy, so right here it's a little bit tight. So I'm just gonna sand that down eventually, not right now, and then it'll be perfectly fine. So it's coming out really good. And the next thing we're gonna be doing is putting some chicken wire up, and most likely what I'm gonna be doing is, let's go into the inside. So most likely what I'm gonna do is just cut some chicken wire, which will be going around the door, and we'll put it on this side instead of the front. And the reason why is because I don't want to lay chicken wire over this. I mean, I could put it over here, but just because there's other things here, I mean, we don't really need it on this side. We have enough things on this side, so we're just gonna put it on the inside of it and cut up some chicken wire and put it there. So that's gonna be my next step, and I'll show you what it looks like. So what I did, guys, was I measured the length of the door from the top all the way to the bottom there, and which is around 64 inches. So that's what I have here, and I'm just literally cutting this 64 inches this way, and then eventually I'm gonna go ahead and cut off, you know, the width of the door. So let's go ahead and cut this up. All right, guys, so we got the chicken wire around the door, and we just used our hanger straps to go ahead and bolt it in. One thing though, it is a little flimsy here. So my cousin Andy, say hello, Andy.
What's up, farmer friend?
So what we're actually gonna do to give a little bit of support, remember when we cut our cattle fencing so it could fit in here? We had a little bit of extra that we cut off. So we're actually gonna go ahead and use that to use it as a bit of support for the back of the door. So we're just gonna strap them in right here and right here, just to give it a little extra support. And we're probably gonna just put 2 of them there to make it part of the door. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like once it's done. All right, guys, so I just finished the door. So I used the leftovers from the cattle fencing and the hanger straps to basically just strap it in. And then for like the middle parts, I just put a little bit of zip ties to hold together with the door so it's not moving around, so it's not flimsy. So I put 4 of them up. One at the bottom flipped up, as you can see there. Then the other ones are all coming down, and I strapped it down at the bottom as well as the sides. So it's coming out pretty good. And you know, at this point, you know, these chickens aren't breaking through that. So thanks for watching, guys.